When economies collapse, political regimes fail. When political regimes fail, they start wars to try and hold on to power. Economies all over the world are failing right now because fiat currencies have been overprinted, overborrowed, and inflated. The USA has been falling deeper into debt every year since probably World War I, and that debt is now at a breaking point. We've gone a long time without a major world war because we have nukes now and war is no longer a good idea. But economic and political conditions are so badly deteriorated that war may no longer be avoidable. The Ukraine war looks like an old-fashioned war with soldiers, tanks, planes, conventional weapons just blasting away at each other. There's a lot of talk about how the Ukraine conflict could explode into world war with nukes. I would argue that World War III started well before the Ukraine conflict. With the nukes, the collapsing economies, the technological advancements, war now has a completely different look and feel. Not the Ukraine war, the World War, the war nobody's talking about. The world economy, nearly all countries, are in shambles, and creating a large and sustained industrial war-making infrastructure is probably now impossible for most countries. On the other hand, technology has advanced dramatically, and it is now possible to destroy another country with weather modification. Droughts, floods, hurricanes, tornadoes. And if that doesn't work, how about a pandemic? There are also psychological operations, cyber attacks, or sabotage that can bring down banks, currencies, utility, infrastructure, you name it. Countries have been destroyed by simply taking a loan from the IMF. Then you have infiltration, where, for instance, China has been placing officials in American government agencies and corporate offices since Nixon visited China in 1972. Control of media and public policy communications, propaganda are now so advanced that your enemy can put a video online that looks exactly like your own president saying or doing something that your president never has said or done. The public is now flooded with psyops and misinformation, so I'm sorry to tell you, you have no idea what is true or false anymore except when your own dog needs to go outside. So with all those new technologies, economic stresses, political tensions, war is now a very different thing. While the Ukraine has been attacked with relatively conventional weapons, conventional warfare, the rest of the developed world has been at war in a whole new way. China, Russia, and USA are modifying the weather and destroying each other's food supply. Censorship, propaganda, and psyops are out of control everywhere, and nobody knows which way is up. Civilian populations are the direct target of these wars, and traditional military interventions may not even be a part of any modern war. Nations are playing pandemics and lockdowns against each other. And make no mistake, both pandemics and lockdowns are acts of war. Lockdowns destroy economies, businesses, and society. If you are being locked down, you are being attacked. The lockdown is the attack. Whoever tells you that you cannot leave your home, run a business, or see your family members is your enemy. And we need to stop seeing that with such clouded vision. When you hear that over 100 major food processing plants have been sabotaged and destroyed over a few months' time, your nation is being attacked. When you hear of train derailments and railroad companies refusing to ship fertilizer, your nation's being attacked. When you hear that your government food inspectors have ordered the slaughter and disposal of millions of food animals, chickens, pigs, and cows, your nation is being attacked. Have you noticed that as they have ordered the destruction of food animals, they are introducing lab-grown fake meat, which can contain any chemical germ or poison they want to feed you? Could this be part of some kind of plan? When you see your president telling you that you can no longer have a gas stove, a generator, a gasoline-burning car, or a gun to defend your home, your nation is under attack. Your president is working for the enemy. Is it that surprising that someone could get to someone as feeble-minded as Joe Biden? When you're not even allowed to investigate or question election fraud, your nation's under attack. When your own government prints money out to the point of inflating the currency, your nation is under attack. It's not new. German currency was destroyed in World War II by counterfeiting. Money printing has the same effect as counterfeiting. YouTube and Facebook have deplatformed people for what? Disagreeing with the World Health Organization? How is that happening? We need to wake up. Our government, our media, our Congress and president have turned against us. World War III is one of infiltration, sabotage, misinformation, self-destruction. Whether it's China, Russia, or aliens from outer space, something is attacking the USA. We can no longer pretend that is not happening. We're having food shortages in the USA, and this is just the beginning. They're not attacking our military. They're attacking us, the civilian population, the civilian infrastructure, the civilian food supply and economy. Something is attacking everything that makes our nation function, and it is dismantling our way of life right before our eyes. And because they're using our own government and media to do it, we refuse to believe it. We have cognitive dissonance. Well, if my own government's attacking me, who'll protect me? To me, it looks like the only person that will protect you is you, Bubba. If someone comes to you and tells you to kill and dispose of all your food animals, you tell that person to get off your property inside 30 seconds. And you make a plan what you will do to that person if they don't do what you tell them. It's called resistance. It saved France in World War II, and it might be the only thing that saves you and your family in the near future. When someone tells us to lock down, stay at home, take an experimental shot, whatever, we need to learn to just say no. As they say, when we fear government, we are in slavery. When government fears us, we have liberty. Maybe we can figure out why our own government is attacking us. Maybe we can fix that. In the meantime, it doesn't really matter. We're being attacked, and we need to do something about it. Expecting government to fix things is probably not your best plan. Please share this video.